So the S&P falls, rallies all the bears in, hits a significant area, and then bounces. Did we catch it? I don't know. Let's check it out.
Secure the bag, yeah, that's the brand, and we get to the bag.
What's going on, family? My name is Tay Sweat, and of course, I'm here to help you with the morning market watch. Now, why do I do these things? Really just to help my other traders, my fellow trader, be able to see what's going on in the market, give you another perspective of what's the market actually looking to do, and can we take advantage of it or not? We sure did, and we tend to on a regular day, day-to-day basis. But I got something from, there's a comment from, I don't even know, it's probably a troll, but some troll who's, probably living in their mom's basement, you know how that goes. But they're like, hey, I understand what you're calling, but where are your verified trades and da 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 da. Listen, what I tell for everyone who comes to my page, any page that I ever put any information out on, when you ask me for verified trades and all this other stuff, when I'm teaching for free, which I really hate that. It's like, hey, I know it's free, but jump through all of these other hoops for us. Make your life inconvenient. I want to inconvenience you as much as possible, right? It's crazy, right? It's crazy. If the free information is not good enough, go pay for some information from somebody else, right? And then at that point, maybe if you want to ask for some verified stuff, fine, whatever, right? People are willing to jump through those hoops. I'm not. But what I can do is I can actually give the information, right? Hey, this is what I'm seeing. This is what I think may happen tomorrow. This is what I may think may happen today. And if it happens, you can go back and look at the video and say, oh, okay, like Tate was pretty spot on, right? It doesn't even, honestly, it doesn't even matter if I took the trade or not. If I called it and I said, hey, there it is. That was for you. That was for you. That wasn't for me. So who cares if I take the trade? So all I want to say here is, for anybody watching this, I need you to just focus on the information, because if the information is helpful to you and you're noticing that the information has been playing out consistently, once again, I'm not perfect and I'll never be 100%. But if the information is playing out 80% of the time, like, man, like this guy's better than Kramer. Like what Kramer calls, it's like almost every time Kramer puts something out, it goes the opposite way, right? So if what you're seeing is playing out, who cares what I'm doing? I could literally just not trade. I could just be behind a computer showing you where it's going. Who cares what I do, right? That's my thing. So take heed to the information and dive in. See if you can make some profits, right? And then maybe you can send me a verified brokerage statement. All right. Now, that being said, I am going to beat my chest a little bit. But before I do that, who am I? All right. Once again, my name is Tay Sweat. I want to just let you know that I'm a futures, options, crypto. It doesn't matter. I could trade it. If it has a chart, I can trade it. I'm pretty good at what I do. I consider myself a master technician, because when it gets to those charts, or when it comes to those charts, I'm the best at it, right? Now, that being said, I do want to share what we did in our community. This is my beat my chest moment, right? So we had the guy or the person earlier on an earlier video ask for, how do we know you took the trade, or, where's your verified statement? I got something better for you, because once again, who cares what I did? What if everybody else was able to take benefit from it? So let's dive in, and I'm gonna actually show you that the call was given and the market ran like crazy. Let's check it out. Okay, so of course, this is the Secure the Bag community Discord. And for those of you who don't know, I have some of my millionaire 6- and 7-figure traders in here that traders that I've worked with, that I've taught my one-on-ones. When they show me success, I have them come in and, help build out this community. And you see Eon and Brian, they go crazy with the alerts. And what I wanted to show you is that the 26th of April, which was the day before the market rallied, literally before the market closed, 3:34 p.m., right? 30 minutes before market close, Brian, and we talked about it. He's like, Tay, what do you think? Should I said, no, the market's about to reverse. Give the calls, give the alerts on the calls, and let's get some money, right? Let's get these people some money. So he called an alert on the spot for a strike price of 404. And profit target was really just something modest. We get in and out. So we're day traders. We get in and out. So 10 to 30%. All we need is 2 weeks out because I was expecting this move to happen like ASAP. Okay. Here was the risk. I said, look, opening them, I said, give them, tell them open and close below 400 should have been good. And let's see what happened, right? Let's dive in. And as you see here, this is the hour chart on the SPY. Okay. See, I got receipts. We're gonna drop receipts because this is one of the things I love to do. When I get critics and haters and people to come in and talk crap, I just drop a receipt. We have the proof. Proof is in the pudding, right? We got receipts and we can go back. Timestamps, baby, right? So look at this. I told you on that last, you can rewind the video. I said, listen, on April 26th at 3:30, hello, the alert was given. The alert was given to buy calls for 2 weeks out. That was it. We could have just did a day out and made a crazy, stupid like move up, but we like to be a little, safe. Give me 2 weeks just in case, right? 2 weeks out, boom. The very next day, gap up, market opens right here, gap up 9:30, and then we rally to close this gap, right? Literally, we're looking at what's that? An $8 move, an $8 move on the SPY. Now we had said, I had Brian, Brian went in, he said, look, 10 to 30%, because that's kind of like our target most of the time. But the gap up itself brought 40, probably like 45, 48%, right? And if you just held for this gap close, you had 2 weeks. Gap up is a great sign of continuation. You held for that gap up, boom. That, my friends, is what we call a receipt, all right? So once again, doesn't matter what I'm doing. My goal is to help you and people that are in STB, right? So it doesn't matter. Literally, I don't even have to take the trade. Because let's be honest, what's in it? A lot of people always ask, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? What's in it for me? Most people don't care about what other people are doing. So when people ask me once again, like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? No matter what I'm doing, let's just say I'm not even trading. But if we, not just me, if my community, if we're giving the right calls, if we're giving the right alerts, who cares what I do? That guy doesn't even trade, right? Is he right? Was he right? Was his team right? What about his community? That's all I'll say, all right? So I just like to show these results and show you, and now what we're gonna do is break down what happened. Tell you, how did that pop? How did that pop? How did you know that this was gonna pop? How did y'all as a team know that was gonna pop? You can't you can't do stuff like that. Yeah. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. So if we go to the daily chart, we can just kind of break down some things first. Bing, bada, boom. Okay, there we go. There we go. Look at this. Remember, I always tell you that you have sellers and you have buyers, right? You have support, you have resistance. When things are previously resistance, when you get above them, they become support. So something we saw that was super, 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 super easy to identify was just this crazy support line, right? Crazy support line. So I'm going to mark us somewhere right in this area. Okay, so just kind of move this line right in here. I like that. Okay, resistance, support, support, resistance. We got back above it, held support, support, resistance, 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 support, got back under it, held resistance, held resistance. So once we get above, for anybody who doesn't know this, once you get above resistance, it becomes support and vice versa, right? Once you get below support, it becomes resistance. We got above this support line, which was a long-term support line. Look at this. This goes back to January 2023. So I like this. And as a matter of fact, we probably can go back further than that, right? Look at that. Resistance, 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 support, support, resistance, resistance. This line, look at that. Resistance, support, resistance, resistance. You see what I'm doing here? Let's just go back. Let's have some fun with this, right? Look at that. Support, resistance, 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 support, support. Okay. Anytime I see this and it's congregating around this line, look at this. I'm going back. We're not done. Support, support, support. We're still going to go back. I'm not done. Right. Actually, I think I'm done because that was the high of that time. Okay. So that being said, this thing, since it made a high back in 2020, this thing has been support and resistance. They've played with this line up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And this is the beauty of looking left. I always say look left. You want to know something about any stock, anything that's going on, look left. You want to know anything about a person, look left. What have you done? Look left, right? What has a person done? What have they been able to do? Are they trustworthy? Look left. Look at their actions. Look at what they've done, okay? Look left. So long story short, we made this support line because it was a great, look, it was a great buy. And yeah, we took the buy and it blew. Boom. And that's just one thing. There were many other things we were looking at, especially me, because I have multiple confluence points. But just keeping it very simple, support and resistance. This is a great support dip buy. It came down, bought it up, took us back up. Now, where are we coming back to? Well, I like this long-term resistance area, right? We got like a little resistance area here. Resistance, support, resistance, 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 resistance. Look at that, resistance, resistance, resistance. You see that? Resistance, 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 support, resistance, resistance, resistance. So I do think we can get to that 413 area. I don't know if we're gonna get any higher than that. I don't know. One thing that can pop us out of there will be, of course, the Fed. We got a Fed meeting. I'm actually making this right now at 8, it's 8:13. So they probably go live in about, I want to say 30 minutes, not 30 minutes, another 13 minutes. So they'll start talking. If it gets past this whole support right here at 413, what we may see then is our next level of sellers, which could be, we got some sellers sitting around 417 to 418-ish, 417 to 418. I like that. So I'd say 418 on the SPY. And then of course, next we probably get up to 429 would be our highest point that I think we could reach. So yeah, we'll be looking for that. Now, of course, this won't actually start moving much until the market opens. So what I want to do really quick is go through the ES, right? And we'll see what's going on over here. Is it possible? What do we have? Like, I don't know. Let's see. Let me go back to the 4-hour actually. All right. Same thing. So I'm noticing this is a nice pop up. Keep in mind, this area was an area that we played around in for a while, a long while. All right. So we're going to say, yeah, so it entered right here. So boom, entered this area and it just kind of played around in this area. So we can go as high as 41.97, 41.97. And y'all can watch the futures. This is a ES futures or the S&P futures. You can go watch this. We can go as high as 41.97 and still be bearish. Still be bearish. So what I'd like to see is, hey, can you crack right above here, hold it, and then take off? It's possible. They were super bullish yesterday. It's possible. But what I'd like to see and what I think could be happening is we could actually see this area of weakness because you do have resistance right in this area, right? Look at this, resistance, resistance. Look at it, got above, support, 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 got below, held, got back up, support, support, got below. So it's been playing with this line. This line is something that it plays with. So resistance, support, 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 resistance, 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 resistance. So a bunch of resistance even here. Look at that, resistance. We go back, look, resistance. So once again, this is a great line of resistance. So what could happen is we bump our head into here. We kind of go down and I'll give you a path. It looks like it wanted to kind of do one of these. Boom. Now I see two paths. We can stop here, or excuse me, we can get up here and stop right here and then continue down, right? I'm looking for maybe like a 40-20. 40-20 is my price target. Or we can pop, come down, and this may be trying to create like a wave 3, right? If it creates a wave 3, I'm looking for 42.40-ish. right? We'll come down for wave 4, probably tap this just to show like, yep, that's support, because it does that. It'll get above it like, hey, I know this was resistance. It'll get above it, boom, tap support. And then what may happen is we may continue to run for that wave, maybe like a wave 5 up to probably up to like 4,300. I can see that. And then, it'll give us, A, B, C, and then we'll go down. And if we go down, we're going to go down. If we go down, if we go to 4,300, oh, it's going to get ugly after that. It's going to get, I personally see that happen. But I could be wrong. I don't think I am. Right? So this is just a little breakdown of what I see happening on the ES. I am personally in this play, right? I'm hedged. So for me, I'm going to be looking for my price targets to hit. And from there, we're going to have some fun with this thing. We're going to make some money. And hey, this is a great way to end a Friday. All right. Now, that being said, for those of you all who are in the STB course or the STB actual Discord, what I want you to know is this Saturday, we have one of my superstar students who are going to be teaching. All right, because I like to give different perspectives, not just me teaching, right? Hunter is going to be teaching Saturday, this Saturday, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. This man is brilliant. Just to be, I don't want to because I don't want to get him in trouble with his company that he works with, but he also has a day job, right? And his day job, he works at a very high, let's say high-tech company, right? If I'm giving you a little, if I want to give you like a little hint without getting him in trouble, because a lot of these companies don't like for their people to do extra stuff. They want you to just focus on, working for, but if I'm giving you a hint, it's one of the top 3 tech companies in this country. As far as the stock market goes, like their stock value, their market cap, all of that, they're top 3. That's where he works. He's brilliant. All right. So he's one of their top guys, and he wants to share his skills with us. He's been trading the market for a while, and he's really good at what he does. So yeah, he'll be teaching Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Family, for the rest of you all, make sure go check it out. I'm telling you, he got some fire for you. So that's what we're going to be doing, and then we'll be introducing a few more. Of course, we got more teachers coming. Shout out to Eon, and of course, we got some other people that are going to be on the way. So that is what we have. It's another great week. Great job. We made some really good profits this week. Shout out to my STB family. Keep studying up. Let's keep making these profits. Let's keep executing. That's the hard part. Most people don't execute. Let's keep executing. And hey, I'll see y'all next week. So with that being said, family, if you are looking to become a little bit more serious with your trading, you want a little help, or you just want a community of people, like-minded people at that, who are going through some of the same things you're going through. You want a little direction. You want to take advantage of the AI that we have, because we get insider trades, market news. We get to see when the big dogs, people with 100 million, 200 million, $1 billion are buying things. Not only that, we can go in here and put in commands, right? So I'll re-enter this command. So I can put in a command and see what the AI actually thinks about what's going on with the market, right? And it'll tell me, hey, our predictions based on what the AI is seeing with the overall market, we think the market is about to fall. You see it's red. So this just gives us another edge as traders, investors, because we do swing trades, we do day trades, and these alerts have been fire. As you see, we got plenty of profits, right? So everybody should have access to the profits section. We have plenty of profits, but not only that, we have other things that we can go into and pretty much share what we're going through. So we have the mindset section. We have people who are showing the workouts. I put in the nutrition plans, right? For those of y'all who've been wondering, hey, how did you lose all the weight, right? I've added my nutritional plan here, but I've added the workouts here. I've added the nutrition part here, right? I've added so many things, and then we have the come up series where people are saying, look, this is my come up story. This is what I've been able to do. This thing is literally packed with people who are just like-minded individuals who know what's going on. And ultimately, we get to the bag, because it's more than just trading charts and looking at certain balance sheets for companies. It's an overall thing. So we do the mindset, we do the workouts, we do the nutrition, we talk about the family issues, right? See, I mean, we have it all. I've thought of, for the most part, I think for me personally, I've thought of it all. So we have it all. We come in here and we stay in here. This is what it is. And we trade out of this place. So once again, it's only $50 a month. It's super reasonable, and I'm not gonna lie, I may take it up pretty soon, but for now, it's $50 a month. I definitely suggest, take advantage of it if you want to be better or do better or just want that community and access to the tools that we have. I've put it all here, family. So I definitely hope to see you on the inside soon. And other than that, I'll see you on the next newsletter video.
Secure the bag, yeah, that's the brand, and we get to the bag. These